Hello and welcome to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Portugal against Brazil.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
To keep them on by Portugal. Martin Odegaard. Michael Olise. Great vision to switch the play, and he's made headway. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Pedro. Olise. Snyder. It's with Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. Now with Snyder. Snyder! That's a knock by the keeper. Impressive. Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way off target. James. Now with Caicedo. Moises Caicedo, intercepted effortlessly. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and then the throw in. Pedro, Martin Odegaard, Mbappe. Available. Not cleared away properly. And no way through in the end. Danger here as he runs at them. Far from textbook defending. This is a bit harmless. Martin Odegaard showing good game awareness. Martin Odegaard, Pedro, Kylian Mbappe, and there it is, the half-time whistle.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Program.
So away they go again, a low-key first half, I think we can call it. Michael Olise. Can they deliver here? Clever defending. Mbappe. João Pedro. From Brazil to win that possession. Munoz. Dembele. Now with Olise. And on to Snyder. And we're into the final half hour.
Can Moise Jarrett, make yourself known to the nearest student? Thank you.
It's with Odegaard. On to Caicedo. Fernandes. Mbappe. Now, who can he play it to? To take the lead. And that's a straightforward catch for any goalkeeper.
Yeah, that has to go down as a ball effort, I'm afraid.
Olise. Dembele. On to Olise. Wesley Snyder. That's useful play.
Just as the defenders here, we just don't reach the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Wesley Sneijder. Now with Messi. Well, almost at full time. And this is chances on. Well, if only he had timed this run slightly better. Offside. Now with James. Enzo Fernandez. Mbappe. And the referee makes it official. Well, this hasn't gone Portugal's way. Not
Ladies
at
and
all what
gentlemen,
they
thank you for this episode of the Jackson.
By one goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Portugal against Brazil.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
It's a promising move from Portugal. They kept them to defence. A touchline, but what will be a Brazil throw. Di Maria. Neymar. Now Son. Strong but fair tackle. Fernandes. Continues his run. Can they go? Problem solved for now. Pedro. Getting in there to intercept. Fernandes. João Pedro. Enzo Fernandes. For Portugal coming in. Stoppages. Di Maria. Pedro. Comes to an end.
Was the prospect of their free throws, Mr. Moon?
An impressive run. Favour the cross, and they might forge ahead. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. He must finish. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. And a sudden clearance.
As we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Inside the final 15 minutes. Capu. Enzo Fernandes. Pass chiseled nicely. Portugal unable to retain possession. Nico Williams. Now Son. Forward they go, chasing the game.
fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
The referee
2
has
minutes of
indicated
stoppage
there will
time
be a
coming
minimum
up.
of 2 minutes of added time.
Referee felt he had to blow the whistle.
It was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Portugal against Morocco.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
João Pedro. Now with Kalulu. Martin Ødegaard. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here, but good thinking defensively. It's with Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw it here. Pedro Porro. William Saliba. It's with Porro. Pedro. Schweinsteiger. Well, it looks highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. João Pedro. Cafu. Enzo Fernandez. Let it be Mbappe! And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Yamal. Martin Ødegaard. Enzo Fernandez. Just cutting off the supply. Schweinsteiger. Baena. A real struggle to contain him. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Cafu. Mbappe. On to Caicedo. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. It's going to be a free kick. Danger still on.
Mr. Moon has left the building.
So underway once more, no goals, no drama to be honest in the first half. Surely that situation will change. Pedro Porro. Cafu. João Pedro. Snuffing out the danger. He succeeds in clearing it. moving the ball forward. They might. Could be! To do defensively. Mbappe. Now with James. Doesn't have to do it on his own. This could screw the game. Into the seats.
Goal for the hosts, number 20.
Just look at his strength here. He holds up the challenge, he keeps his balance and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. 10 minutes to go. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Can he put them in front? Oh, they're not out of trouble. And alleviated the pressure.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Can they forge ahead? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be
Goal
decisive.
for the hosts,
And just look
number
at their
17.
supporters.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Says that will do it. It is a win for Portugal, just
Ladies
what
and
they were
gentlemen,
hoping
thank you
for.
for coming.
Miraculous assessment.
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends. They probably just about edged it over. And deserved the result in the end.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Iceland's up against Portugal.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Kane. And it's Harry Kane on the run. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's goal. Enzo Fernandez. Kylian Mbappe. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Can they jump in front? Hasn't seemed to blink. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Sound piece of defending. And in with a real chance. What a save. Fernandez. Mbappe. Capu. João Pedro. Difficult to stop him. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Kane. Alessandro Del Piero. Now Harry Kane. Tajani Reinders. Pierre Caruna. Caicedo. Pedro. Fernandez. Capu. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Alessandro Del Piero. And he's broken free. Oh, that's marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, for me, he always looked like he could win that battle. He's just so confident in those situations.
Was there to meet it. It's one corner after another. It is half-time here. So away they go again. A low-key first half, I think we should call it. James. Now with Caicedo. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Kalulu. Enzo Fernandez. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. And it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Goal for the visitors.
This again, this is really well done. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
So underway again here, and this game really needed that goal. Foden. Caicedo. Composed and patient passing. He has teammates around him. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
And not great from the keeper. It's come off the keeper. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Capu. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Determined defending. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Might be a chance here. And it's in. All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this
Goal
chance.
for the hosts.
1v1 against
Number
the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Kylian Mbappe. It's with Erdogan. Fernandez. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Capu. Well, he's certainly not alone. Will it happen for them? Good defending to stop a decent looking attack. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm in commentary position and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Manchester United up against Portugal.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coach's head now.
again.
Because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Fernandes. Martin Ødegaard. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Confidently. Nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Martin Ødegaard. Mbappe. Harry Kane. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. What can he produce from here? Martin Ødegaard. The keeper had to get to the ball, and he did. First half draws to a close.
Coming up half time, don't forget, we'll be having the lucky raffle, and also don't forget the match programme draw.
Second half underway then. Portugal have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. Kaku. Support available. Mbappe. Well, the keeper only putting that moment of danger to bed. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kane. And on to Cole. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Sound piece of defending. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Pedro. Astute piece of defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. A chance to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. This could level it. He's spotted the danger early and tilted it well. Ronaldo. Enzo Fernandez. Kaku. Pedro. He must finish. Well, no damage done.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
Good against Manchester United, but it's not over for them. And just 5 minutes remaining. João Pedro. It's with Ødegaard. Well, no problems there. The keeper. It is a win for Portugal, just what they were looking for.
Chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason, it's Portugal taking on Manchester United.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Pedro. James. Mbappe. Reece James. And they forge ahead. To open the scoring, a very bright start to this one.
Goal for the hosts. Number 20.
Change of pace, change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Baena. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Capu. Fernandes. Enzo Fernandes. João Pedro. Another good-looking attack. Good use of the ball. Can they trouble the defence? Alan Shearer. Shearer. Lionel Messi. Oh, with the chance! Reece James. It's with Ødegaard. Mbappe with it. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Kalulu. Fernandes. It's with Capu. Now with James. And the managers will now deliver their half-time. 45 minutes in this game.
Mr. Moon is in the building.
So back at it, into the second half, and who's to say how this is going to end up? Capu. João Pedro. Can they take the lead? Can they prize them open now? The right level patient, but they no longer have the ball. James. Enzo Fernandes. It's with Ødegaard. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Shearer. De Bruyne now. In danger now. Kylian Mbappe. Cut off the supply. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive. Work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
Caicedo. Capu. Into the last 15 minutes of action. Something in possession for Portugal. Shearer. Moises Caicedo. Appear to be into night for football, the floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Brazil up against Portugal.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Alvarez. Lee. Here's Alvarez. Deep the ball by Brazil. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, disappointing end to the move. Alvarez. What's he can do to go? Fernandes. That's the time tackle.
Reminder that foul and abusive language will not be tolerated
Alvarez.
in the stadium. Thank you.
And a chance for the lead. They've breached the defence.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better.
Number 19.
Played into just the right area. He holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish. Kaku.
Play halted, free kick given. Fernandes. Clean challenge. Chalobah. Mbappe. Fernandes. It's with Kaku. For Brazil. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. This could square the game. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Goals for the visitors.
This again.
Number
What a
20.
good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Oh, in with a chance! João Pedro. No way for the opposition to contain it.
Goals for the
And
visitors.
no wonder he's
Number
on
20.
celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced.
The move is into the building.
The bench at this stage. So, in Pedro. Kylian Mbappe. On to Caicedo. Kaku. João Pedro. Here's Mbappe. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Hanging lead. Solving the problem. Mbappe. In with a chance. Absolutely unplayable today. What a
Goals for the
performance.
visitors. Number 20.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Abdulkarim Badakhil. Baena. Last touch gives them a throw-in. And a disappointing throw. Slightly off target, however. And time for the change now. Well, his throw-in radar was a bit off. Plenty of support here. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Struggled to get it.
But it's also great technique and great athleticism. So unlucky there.
Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 5 minutes of added
Welcome everyone on a perfect night beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Argentina up against Portugal.
The scene is set, two good teams, great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. Has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Fernandez. Mbappe with it. Martin Odegaard.
Just so you know, the cross shot is open after today's game. If you like tickets for the next game or club merchandise.
Fine work by Argentina to recover possession. Kylian Mbappe. Clever defending. Harry Kane. Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. Kylian Mbappe. Kaku. Opportunity. Right in the nick of time. Harry Kane. Ismail Assar. Fernandez. Portugal looking dangerous. A real opening now. And they cover up. Oh, chance taken. There's opportunism for you. But a disappointing goalkeeper.
Number 17. That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Baena. Shalaba. Fernandez. Kylian Mbappe. Pedro. And trying to extend the lead. We're moving the ball impressively here. The commentator's chosen to play.
1 minute of added time.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Danger here as he runs up them. Slightly off target. Will be a throw-in. That is that for the first time.
Now, please remind you that racing in any form. An offender will be removed from the stadium
Underway once
and may
more.
face
It's
prosecution.
advantage Portugal after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Kylian Mbappe. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Can he do it? Determined defending. Pedro. And options in the centre. Well, a really good run. And support available. Mbappe. And that rolls through to the keeper. It might be. And a some really faster things for them. Two in front.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end. He still has to be in the right place. Keep your composure and finish it off. And that's exactly what he did.
2-0 now, and back underway. Baena. Throw it for Argentina. Kalulu. Alex Baena. And he takes it away. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Almost at full time, and I tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
Kaku. On to James.
Fourth official has indicated
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Mbappe. It's with Erdogan. Now with James. And it's opening up. And the final whistle here, a real sense of feel-good in the Portuguese camp. On the back of this victory, Stuart.
Thanks for coming.
Deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It is Manchester City up against Portugal.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Can he find the right pass? Pedro. Mbappe. Given away by City. This attack looks highly promising. Must take the lead here. Pedro. Martin Erdogan. Moises Caicedo. Trevor Chalobah. On to James. Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo. It's with Kaku. Joao Pedro. sequence that's easy on the eye. And a textbook interception.
With Alex O'Neill, please meet your wife at the stitches office. Thank you.
Messi. Zico. Could play it in. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Right. He has teammates around him. Capu. João Pedro. On to Caicedo. And with that, the first time comes to applause.
Just remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the
So
stadium and
underway
made
again,
safe
and
for
even
future.
Steven here. And it will be goalkeeper's ball. Reece James. Fernandes. Graceful from Portugal. Messi. João Pedro. Galera. Solving the problem. 30 minutes left to play. High pressing and good high pressing. And that's it! That breaks the defence.
Just look at this again. It's so hard to knock off the ball once it gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Declan Rice. Pedro. Caicedo. João Pedro. It's with Capu. Doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Hit it! At once! Well, touched onto the woodwork! And the second time of asking, just what was required.
No doubt he'll feel hard by there. That first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Alexis Sanchez. Declan Rice. Sound piece of defending. Asking enough to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Kalulu. Mbappe with it. Fernandes. Could be. Nothing up defensively. Mbappe. Martin Odegaard. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for... And that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Portugal taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Chalobah. Enzo Fernandez. Moises Caicedo. Mbappe with it. On to Caicedo. Can they carve out a chance? Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. This wasn't a very good pass, finally. Fernandez. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. Arnold. On to Olise. Mbappe. Michael Olise. This is looking threatening. Well, not cleared away completely. No threat about it. Joao Pedro. Martin Odegaard. Pedro. Mbappe with it. Mbappe. Now with Hamsik. Good looking ball. And with opening now. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0. And they'll feel they deserve it.
That's a good goal.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now with Olise. Portugal regaining possession. Vinicius Junior. It's with Vinicius Junior. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. And Chelsea have given us away. And the whistle is sounded for half-time
Going
in
up
this
half-time,
game.
there'll be a display from the police dog display team to change the seats for the match.
Well, the action underway again. Chelsea trailing going into the second half. Can they come up with the right response? Attacking possibilities for Chelsea, but quick thinking defensively. Capu. Joao Pedro. Enzo Fernandez.
Just watch this again. Change of pace, change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Alexander-Arnold. And into the last 30 minutes now. Luis Figo. No potential danger. Could pull one back here. Pedro. Now with Caicedo. Chelsea advance and regaining control of it. It's attractive football, but they need effective football. They need a goal. Well, spot on for that challenge. 10 minutes left for play. Mbappe. Joao Pedro. It's with Vinicius Junior. Excellent defending. Enzo Fernandez. Well, nights like these are just what you hope. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Ross. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Brazil up against Portugal.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Di Maria. Now, what does Di Maria have in store for the defenders? Can he make it count? There we go. The ideal way to score for the host. Number 7.
This is such a good cross for Di Maria, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Enzo Fernandez. Mbappe with it. Martin Odegaard. Possession one. It's with Odegaard. Mbappe with it. Martin Odegaard. Marina. Henry. Alessandro Del Piero. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. Sorting into the move. Seems for Di Maria. The threat was very real. Marvellous defending. João Pedro. Martin Odegaard. João Pedro. Mbappe. He's in an offside position. Well, the managers will now deliver. Team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
Mr. Moon,
Well, the second half underway with Portugal behind. Can they turn this game on its head? Oh, great piece of individual skill. Defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Henry. It's in. Confident and not giving the opposition much of a looking.
Goal for the host.
Well, yeah, it's
Number 7.
It's this so swiftly, doesn't it? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So 2-0 now. Kaku. It's with Kaku. So half an hour remaining. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Oh, crucial to... And the referee says penalty. To pull. Will it be? Can't quite hang on. Well, stop them in their tracks. And that is how to beat your opponent. Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. Promising. Could reduce the deficit. Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. Steered out of play, and a throw-in coming up. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Kaku. Oh, in with a chance! Straight offside, but only just. The final whistle, and it's gone the wrong way for Portugal in this one. Not at all the result they were hoping for. Straight up forward.
They want their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. We need a much better display next time out.